Hello my fellow friends and followers, it's me again, RetroMania, and in today's video we are talking about the Naruto Storm games. I secretly trained my ninja skills. You don't believe me? Well, let me show you. Summoning Jutsu. Wait a second. Cooking Mama. Are you serious? Naruto Storm was published by Bandai Namco, developed by CyberConnect 2 and teased in 2007 with the codename Naruto PS3 Project. It released in November 2008 in Europe and America, and weirdly enough in January 2009 in Japan. Yes, we got to play a Naruto Storm game in the West before Japan did. That's so weird. Okay, fine, let me try it again, and this time I will definitely summon the Naruto Storm games. Let's go. Summoning Jutsu. A condom? Okay. Okay, fine, I had enough. Summoning Jutsu. Here we go, look at my ninja skills. Are you impressed? Now before we jump into the game, let's take a look at the complete inbox experience of the collector's steelbook edition of the Naruto Storm game. First, at the front we see our boy Naruto, at the back we see Itachi with some gameplay screenshots, and yes, it's a German copy guys, but don't worry, I will translate it, and either way we will play it in English on my PC, because recording it's much easier, so yeah, all footage will be in English, don't worry guys. I will translate only the big important part of the backside, the big text. It's really big. That's what she said. Endlich ist die Grenze zwischen dem Naruto-Anime und dem Naruto-Videospiel völlig verschwunden. Translated, this means finally the barrier between the Naruto anime and the Naruto video games have been finally removed. Yes, the barrier has been removed. To a degree, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but the Naruto Storm games look amazingly good, extremely good, and they play extremely well. 3D models will always look 3D, but yeah, it's a pretty good adaptation from the anime and manga into a video game. Let's now remove the slipcover and look at that, we have our boy Sasuke. Sasuke Naruto! Sasuke Naruto! On the front we have our boy Naruto, and on the back we have Sasuke, and considering where Naruto Storm 1 ends, it makes completely sense. Now, once we open up the game, we are welcomed by a really nice manual, a beautiful inside case artwork, the game itself, and the music disc. Before we crack up the manual, what it's by the way full color, thank you Anime Jesus, we'll first take a look at the beautiful case inside artwork. And look how beautiful this actually looks. This is one of my favorite PlayStation 3 inside case artworks of any steelbook. This is exactly what I want to see from a collector's edition steelbook. Great job Bandai Namco and CyberConnect 2. Now let's take a look at the manual and then we will discuss the game. Don't worry guys, I will also timestamp the video so that you can jump between topics what interest you the most. On the first page we see Naruto and Sasuke. I love how colorful this manual actually is. Let's take a look at the page quality. The page quality ain't it, that ain't it bro, no. You can even see some text of the back page seeable on the front page of the manual. The manual has this transparent page quality, this really thin, cheap, transparent page quality. I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but page quality it's really thin, at least it's printed in full color. Here is a picture of the OG backwards compatible PlayStation 3 what can play PlayStation 2 games. Here is how you can tell if your PlayStation 3 can play PlayStation 2 games. This picture shows 4 USB slots, the later models had only 2 USB slots, not 4, and this one has also a SD card reader, what was later removed. Then we have some gameplay footage, some status effects, some items, what they do, and yeah. And here we have the last page, what it's just an ad. I still like seeing them, it shows us what was sold back in the old days, and it gives us more art, and I love art. And with this out of the way, let's jump into the game, let's go. Once we start up the game, we are welcomed by this really cool intro. We can skip it by pressing any random button on our controller. Once the intro is over or we skip it by pressing any random button on our controller, we are welcomed by this really cool intro screen. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm! Very nice. I like how stylish this menu actually is. I love stylized games. They tend to age much better than games that are focused only on graphics. For me, style wins over graphics. A good example are the Persona games. They age amazingly well. The Naruto Storm games are 3D fighters. They play and look similar to games like Dragon Ball. What I like about Naruto Storm is that the single player mode has an actual semi-open world where we can walk around. The map is limited and not huge, but it's still big enough for some fun exploration. I like how lively this city actually feels with all those NPCs around. It shows the difference from the PlayStation 2 Naruto games to the PlayStation 3 Naruto games. Let's go baby, next gen.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
The money currency in Naruto, it's called Ryo, and you can buy items with Ryo. Ryo is mostly earned by completing certain missions. You can also find Ryo in the village, aka semi-open world. You can assign up to 4 different types of items on your D-pad. Each 4 of your D-pad's different directions can be used for items. We have buff items, attack items, and all those items can be used in battle. The first Naruto Storm game has also a unique mechanic only they used, called Super Punches. Super Punches are punches where we hit the enemy so hard that we see a close-up image of the character's face. They are so cool and so neat, I don't understand why they removed them in later games. The game has also certain missions that are not 1 vs 1 3D fighters but actually minigames. I like those minigames, they spice things up, so that the gameplay doesn't feel too much repetitive. They are not necessary, but I appreciate their existence. They do fit very well in the game. Now let's talk about the story and the characters. If you ever watched the anime, read the manga or played the Naruto video games, you know exactly what you can expect. I will keep the story explanation really simple so that newcomers don't get spoiled and don't get too much scared of the scope of this story. Naruto Storm 1 starts from the very beginning. You play the very first beginnings of Naruto's journey to become the Hokage. The position of a Hokage can be seen as the position of a president. So Naruto wants to pretty much start nukes, talk about fake news and tell people to buy more expensive cars to save money on gas. On its way, he meets pink-haired tsundere, emo boy with brother complex and a perverted teacher who will be later on replaced with an even more perverted one. How did this game got such low age rating? Oh yeah, old people see cartoon drawings and think it's for children. I think the game's story and characters are quite enjoyable, but you will definitely get more joy if you are already familiar with the franchise IP Naruto. I remember as a child coming back from school watching the old OG Naruto on my CRT TV, good old days. But I'm drifting here, no one wants to hear old man's story, right? So let's move on. I think the game's story and characters are faithful to the source material. The game ends with the final clash between emo boy with brother complex and LGBT fox child with tsundere complex. It was a blast going back to replay the old Naruto Storm games, those are amazing anime licensed games. But what do you think about the Naruto Storm games? Are they good, are they bad, or are we all blinded by nostalgia and Naruto female booba? Let me know down below, and with this out of the way, I wish you all a wonderful day. Sayonara my good old ninja friends, ciao!